Jonas Brodin sends it back behind the goal. That's Gaudreau. A quick centering pass for Trennan. Follow-up chance. Great glove save. Lindgren robbing Faber.
So skilled. He's a guy to be careful of tonight. What a stop early on. That's a beautiful split save. If he didn't stretch, he stretched now. What a stop early on in this hockey.
On the injured list, Kirill Kaprizov.
And maybe not a player in the NHL coming into this month that was better in generating 5-on-5 scoring and chance.
Wilson in tight, he scores! Wilson gives Washington the lead.
Drops right to him. Here's Tom Wilson. Here comes a shot off the backside, and it bounces to perfection right to his forehead. You couldn't have worked this out any better. Backside forehand shot. Good little wrister that looked very innocent by Sandin, who will get the primary assist that capped.
Roy on the job defensively along with Dylan Strome against Marcus Johansson, spinning him round and round. Joel Eriksson Ek to the point for Bogosian. The wrister deflected. They score. Minnesota gets it right back.
And starts with the defenseman shooting that puck towards the net. Pre-game show might be a guy to watch. He hadn't scored in 20 games. Here he gets his stick on it. He's really had a tough time scoring. That's just his 5th goal on the season. He had 34, 15, and 21 goals last year. Here you see the hands at number 38. The deflection beats the blocker side of Charlie Lindgren.
Look out. Joel Eriksson Ek was looking for the quick takeaway. Radish would have none of it. Recoiling, Hartman sends in Eriksson Ek's drive off the blocker of Lindgren, who challenged well.
If they're taking away other opportunities, he's going to be shooting that puck, and that caught the right shoulder of Fleury. Right place at the right time.
McNugget minute of the opening period. Lindgren in trouble. It's a shorthanded layup for Yakov Trenin.
Trenin gets his 3rd of the year on a play behind the net, then wrapped it around him. Here's Lindgren with the puck, tried to shovel it past him. Trenin takes the stick and the puck, but look at the patience as he comes around. It looked like Lindgren closed off his opportunity. Watch this, right there, it was closed off. Trenin smart enough to take an extra step to score shorthanded late here in the first period. The Wild have their first lead.
Giving Minnesota the advantage as the final seconds of a minor penalty conclude on Zach Bogosian. We're back to 5-on-5. Carving in here, Gaudreau, stopped by Lindgren, and he'll melt the rebound.
He has 7 goals this year. He had 5 all of last season. And here's the big fella coming in the net, looking at him come across, and then throw it backside across his body. Lindgren's catching glove there in the...
Good patience there from the netminder. Long stretch. Gets on through Devin Shore. Shore feeds. Snapshot right on. Rebound. 2 good saves there as Lindgren beat Huznadinov.
Here's the pressure down low. Watch this save. In tight to the body, but the follow-up even better as the youngster tries to go 5-hole on Charlie Lindgren. A real good opportunity. A low shot. Kuzmadinov just couldn't make it go.
Lars Eller turning. Eller kicks it loose. Drives straight up the gut. Lars Eller, full blast through center. Give and go, Ovechkin, cross ice. McMichael fires. Fleury way out on top of the paint. Backboards. Brodin didn't get it out. Ovechkin has room. Snapshot on the way. Score! Alex Ovechkin, a power play strike.
Then strikes now 24 away from passing Wayne Gretzky on a power play wicked snapshot through a maze of player, finds its way past Fleury. He has tormented Fleury in his career. Here's an isolation of the grade 8, looking around, surveying, and says, you know what, I'm going to rip it. That's his forward for his club, and John Carlson in front of the net. Great stop there with the right pad.
Bring it this way for Sandin. High tip play, Wilson. Ricochets there. Dubois on a backhand that's gloved by Fleury.
Here's it into the webbing. Here's a look from behind at Fleury. There's the bouncing biscuit, and you're going to see Dubois bind it.
To the middle, sent it high. Along the dasher, Mangiapane guides it back into the corner. They scrum for it, deep slot. That one's right off of the mask of Lindgren. Ripped up high on him quickly.
Lindgren, here comes a broken play, and there it is. As dead center as you could get on that wicked shot. You see him wheeling up as Ben Jones hasn't had a hold.
And Protas will spin it on out with Wilson. Drifting wide. He'll spray this back behind Fleury's net. Marc-Andre had some issues with it. Farivari cranks and scores!
This all stems from Matt Roy jumping into the play. He's a defenseman that causes a turnover. Dubois across to Farivari, and there you see Fleury misstepping coming across there, and he wipes out. And you see that shot to the top corner. There's Protas around with Dermott in front of the net. And it looked like Dermott caught him, his own teammate, because he was apologizing after this goal went in. And there's the shot, eluding the goaltender Fleury. Great job by Matt Roy, being the first.
Dubois through center. Connecting with Wilson. Fires! Fleury stepped out. Made the stop, rebound! No goal! No goal, washed out immediately. Kelly Sutherland says no.
And Wilson says yes, and we'll see if the players are right or not. We'll see if it went off their stick or the Minnesota Wild. I thought it was the Wild stick. I thought it was the Wild stick that actually caught that puck out of midair.
The potential insurance goal for Washington comes down off the board. It stays 3-2. Hartman to the front, deflection, rebound, score. Rossi ties it just seconds after Wilson's goal is overturned.
And that was some deflection that will be legal to tie up the game. Here's the shot by Hartman. Watch in front of the net. There's the stick. And look how drastically that dropped. And the stick on the 5-hole was missing because he thought it was coming high. There's the deflection and the follow-up. And you see Rossi has tied this game up. Right there, gets his own rebound.
Chopped along the wall by Chychrun. Minnesota much more experienced than Washington in overtime this season. Ovechkin's drive, pad save, Fleury. And Riemsdyk for Chychrun. Winds and fires off the inside of the post. It skips on through to Ovechkin at the end of his shift. Alex will play it along for Dubois. Pierre-Luc protecting. Gets topside and fires. Good save there by Fleury on the angle. Pierre-Luc Dubois, forced away by Brodin. Back through center. Here's another foot race with Boldy. Sandwiched by Dubois. Boldy hit the post! He hit the goal post. Boldy settles, feeds and fires. Deflected away by Lindgren. On the forehand carry, stopped by Fleury.
Fleury stayed with them. He pushed out high, away the blocker side. Look at how far out he is, but watch how smooth he is moving back. Look at how those pads just move together.
In the bottom of the first for Minnesota, going way wide. Slowly approaching Lindgren, fires a stick save.
Try to go to his. Here comes Zuccarello slowing down, now square to the net. And there you see that.
He too drifting wide. Closing on the forehand off the deke. Fleury stays with him.
Yeah, Dubois had a heck of a hockey game over 20 minutes, close to 21 here against the Wild. And here's this chance, trying to move to his forehand, uses reach to his advantage.
As wide as you can go. Boldy closes, fires and scores.
An opportunity here to win it for Boldy and his mates. There's the shot. Everything.
Ovechkin has to score to keep the shootout going. Alex Ovechkin snaking his way to the net. Fires. Glove save. Fleury. Minnesota in come from behind fashion. A 4-3 winner.